Goblin, is that a good chewy? Is that a good chewy?
He's not even listening to you.
He has no idea what I'm saying. Goblin. He's like, I got my chewy. What about you, Jester? Is that a good chewy? Yeah. They both got up the last 2 chewies.
Welcome back to another weekly vlog, Dragonlings. It is Monday, and I just finished editing and uploading last week's vlog. I have decided that I'm going to be posting vlogs on Tuesdays and regular videos on Thursdays. And the reason for this is twofold. A, the vlog's coming out almost a week after the vlog was filmed makes no sense in my mind. It made sense when I wasn't posting videos, but now that I have enough content to post videos and I'm starting to do like bulk filming again, and I've gotten a somewhat-ish schedule ready to like film videos over and over again, there's no reason, in my opinion, for me to wait until Thursdays to post vlogs. So vlogs will be on Tuesdays and regular videos will be on Thursdays. I like that schedule. What else do I have going on? I don't know. I made a new list for everything I need to do this week. I do need to make a 10K day graphic so that I can talk about the fact that we're doing a 10K next Tuesday. I do have a lot of work I need to get done this week, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off here and I will get started on everything because I have a lot of things I need to do. Also, I want to thank everyone who comments on all of my videos, my vlogs especially, and answers questions that I ask. Recently, I asked what kind of content you guys like seeing on vlogs, and I really do appreciate all of you guys' comments. I didn't see them until after I filmed most of the clips for the past vlog, but I do want to let you guys know that I read every single one of them, and I do appreciate everything you guys said, and I will be taking all of your comments to heart. I really enjoy comments. I love getting comments and replying to them because it feels like we're having conversations. So I love you guys. I really do. I just scared the piss out of myself. So I have these gaming headphones, which I bought because they're mouse ears. I have little ears, so the headphones that stick in your ears don't fit very well and don't feel comfortable. These cover my ears. They're also noise cancellation, so I don't have to worry about outside noises 90% of the time unless they're really, really loud and obnoxious. But I scared myself because I grabbed them to take them off, and this piece bent down, like full on bent down like that. And I almost freaked out because I always forget there's a mic here and it's bendy. I thought I broke my headphones, guys. I thought I broke them because I always forget about the microphone because I use a blue Yeti. Yeah. I look and feel like crap. This is not going to be a very long clip. I was up all night last night because I was having stomach and shoulder problems. I definitely overate. I don't know when I should have stopped, but it doesn't really matter. And I finally got sick at 5 a.m. And I'm really hating this because on days when it's as bad as it was last night, like, I know I'm going to get sick, but I can't force myself to get sick. I've never been able to. No eating disorders here as far as that goes. But, yeah, I got sick, and then my shoulder finally stopped hurting, and then my stomach finally stopped hurting. So, but now I feel like crap because I haven't slept. My whole body aches, and I'm exhausted. So as soon as the kids were on the bus this morning, Justin went to work, dogs were fed, I went back to bed, and I am only been awake for like 10 minutes since then. So I slept for a good 10:30, 11, 12, 1, 2, 1. So 3 hours. I've only slept for 3 hours. I still feel like crap. My throat hurts. None of this is unusual. This is actually pretty predictable. I was just telling a friend of mine who's like, I'm so sorry you feel this way. I'm like, actually, honestly, I know exactly what to expect when stuff gets this bad. Like, I knew the moment I was up all night, I was probably going to end up, since I can't force myself to get sick, I knew that I was either going to be awake until I did get sick or until my stomach finally settled down. And then I also knew that as soon as I got sick, I would feel better. It's pretty predictable that way. And that afterward, even though I would feel better, I would feel like utter crap because I would just be exhausted from the lack of sleep. And then, of course, heaving. And then sore from heaving, both in throat and body. So, like, it's not unusual. I'm okay. I just feel like crap. But I'll sleep good tonight. Bonus points. In fact, I think the only reason I'm awake now is because my stomach was like, feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Must be blood. Must be fresh. So I'm currently eating a bit of bread. And if that stays down, I will eat leftovers from last night's dinner. So that's my day. It's been fun and exciting, and I doubt I'm going to get much work done. There's a couple things I would like to get done if I can, but I'm not going to force myself to get them done either. So we'll see what I get done and how much I get done. But I'm fully conscious now. I'll stay awake until after the girls are in bed, and then I'll go back to bed. It takes me so bloody long to film videos sometimes. I just spent 4 hours filming my face, my desktop, and my phone in order to film and edit and upload tomorrow's video. By the time you see this, you'll have already seen it. I was doing a video about like choosing character names, and I had lots of ideas. I wanted to talk about things, and then I also wanted to show my process, which means like filming dice and filming my desktop and filming apps on my phone. Like, I'm exhausted now, and I wanted to be like a week or two ahead in videos, and it just hasn't happened yet, just because of things like this where it takes me so long to film and edit a video. Like, I legit think I started on this around 11 o'clock in the morning. And actually, I think I started on it before 11 o'clock in the morning. Because it was one of the first things I did when I woke up today. And I actually got moving. And it was almost 3 when I finished. Now, by finished, I mean filming, editing, uploading it. Scheduling the post saying that it was live on Buffer. Like, that's for everything, but still, 4 hours. 4+ hours. Yeah. It takes a long time to do videos sometimes. It just depends on the video. The vlogs, I finally found a way to make the vlogs work so they don't take nearly as long. So that's helpful. But like, one of the main things that irritates me so much with today's video is that I was doing a voiceover. And there's 2 things with voiceovers. I forgot that I don't like using my Blue Yeti for 2 reasons. And that's the 2 things I was talking about is, one, if I so much as like put my hand down on the desk, it captures that noise. And I can fix that with the settings, but I haven't figured out how to. So like the Blue Yeti catches every single noise. And there's a couple of times where I don't know if it hurt, since you guys have already seen this video by now, if you've watched it. I don't know if it will hurt your guys' ears hearing it, but it definitely hurt mine while editing it since I wear the noise cancellation headphones. But I could tell every single time I bumped the desk. Every single time. And then the second reason is the fact that I actually had to record twice because I forgot to unmute it. I thought I had unmuted it, didn't double check, and it was still muted. And so I'm sitting there listening to the audio that I had recorded, and it was like 7 minutes worth of audio. And I'm like, there's no noise. And I look over at my mic and it's muted. And I talked for 7 minutes and then had to repeat everything I said for 7 minutes because I forgot to unmute the mic. I hate that so much. So I think in the future I am just going to like record audio on my phone like I usually do. Like I was trying to figure out why I don't record audio straight to my computer using the microphone, and those are the two reasons why. Like I always forget to unmute the mic, and every single bump can be heard. Whereas I can set my phone on this little stand and just leave it there, and I can talk to it and record the audio and it would be fine. I'm so irritated with myself. So irritated. It should not have taken as long as it did. And literally 90% of the reason it did is because like I spent a long time re-recording things that I'd already said, A, and B, trying to cut out as much as the noise as I possibly could. And it's still there. Like you can still tell every time I bump the desk in that audio. And it irritates me so much. So much. But yeah, that's how my day has gone. I've got a couple other things I want to do since I'm feeling better. I actually got a lot done yesterday when I wasn't feeling good. And it was all stuff that if I had been feeling good, I don't know if it would have gotten done because I think I would have done other things instead. Because it's brainless work, I finished updating August in my bullet journal because I was behind. I'm still behind because I got to finish catching September up. We're 15 days into September and I haven't done any like logging of stuff in here for September. So that's going to be the next thing I do is catch up September so it's caught up so I can start journaling on a daily basis like I should be doing. Because I do a lot better when I do daily journaling. I do. Mentally and emotionally. It's like a therapy session for me, basically, sort of. It also helps since I have the memory of a goldfish and I can't remember a lot of things. Or I do remember a lot of things. I remember a lot of obscure things that are just random and have no point whatsoever. Or like my memory comes and goes where 5 years down the road, I'll remember something I said to someone that they've probably completely forgotten. I'm sitting there going, oh my God, they must hate me for saying that. So yeah. I like writing down things that happened during the day for that reason. So that's why I keep a record of everything. And that's why it's really bad when I'm behind because like there's multiple days that are blank and there probably was something happening that day. But I legit have no record of what I did anywhere in emails, messages, notes. Not a clue, and I can't remember. So that's why it's bad for me to get behind too. So yeah, okay, nothing else.
August. It's a doe and her two fawns. She keeps looking at me. One of the fawns still has spots. I think they both do actually, but see how far I can zoom in before it's just like, nope. They're not that far from my car. Yeah, it's pretty much as far as I can zoom in. I don't have my husband's camera. My husband's camera is definitely better. Oh, there's a horse in that pasture over there. That's a different pasture. Alright, take this back out to normal setting. Like, this is where I'm at compared to them. I'm right up against this fence with the, not barbed wire, but straight wire. Oh, it is barbed wire at the top, but straight wire and barbed wire. And they're in that pasture. They're like 100 yards from me. My camera can't tell very well. Okay. again. I like how you're being picky. Nope.
There's too much give in the wall.
Fail. So Justin and I ran to Great Falls for dog food this morning because we were really low. Out of dog food. We ran out this morning after they got fed, so it's all good. We might have had enough to feed Chester tonight, but that's about it. So while we were there, Justin played the claw machine, which I will share a couple clips of. He played it twice. When we first started dating, I had forgotten this. He reminded me of it. When we had first started dating, we used to do claw machines all the time. I would lose, and he would actually succeed, and I'd get new stuffies. I don't think I have any of the stuffies from claw machines anymore, which makes me really sad. And now we almost never do claw machines, but we were alone because the girls were at school, and he did the claw machine today. And while he lost both times, it was a lot of fun seeing him do that, and it just took me down memory lane, and it was interesting. So yeah. So the way Justin and I work it is that I take the girls to the bus stop in the morning, and he goes and picks them up in the afternoon. And we just got back from Great Falls a little while ago, and he went to go get the girls, and Jester decided to go with him. So he currently is taking the dog down to the bus stop in order to pick up the girls. So this will be interesting. We'll see what happens when they get back. She knocked over my can. She do okay? Did she do okay? Hi. Did you have a good car ride?
Good morning. I have a lot of things to do today. It is homecoming week. School normally gets out early on Fridays, but because it's homecoming week, it gets out even earlier today. And so I dropped Justin off at work because I have to be at the bus stop a lot earlier to pick up the girls. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And then I'm actually getting ready to head into town because I need to go print off my cover letter, resume, and turn in an application. It amazes me how many places here still do paper applications. There's a couple other jobs I'm going to look into as well. I've turned in so many job applications for both at-home online stuff as well as like physical got to drive to them locations that it's not even funny, and I can't remember everywhere I've applied to at this point. I don't stress about a lot of things, but because like I know there's nothing I could do about a lot of things, I don't really stress. I worry, but I don't really stress about various things. Like I worry about my friends and family and how they're doing. I worry about Grace with her learning disability, and especially since the homeschooling didn't work out and I was not very good at it, and I didn't feel like I was able to get her where she needed to be before the start of this school year. But I worry about all that, but I don't stress about it because there's nothing I can do about it, especially like if it's out of my hands. However, finances. I stress about finances. I am breaking out. Like I have so many, I keep messing with them, so they're going to get worse and they're probably going to scar. I've got several scars from such things. But I stress out over finances. And when we moved here, I had a plan. However, the way I planned everything has not been the way everything has fallen. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, because like my family is probably happier than they've been in a long time. My kids are super excited for winter. They're super excited about snow. My husband loves his job. There's only been like 1 or 2 days he's come home really pissed off. And that's been because of people he works with being dicks versus the job itself. Like he loves his job, and I'm happy for him for that because he hasn't loved his job in him. He did jobs because they paid money. he hasn't loved his jobs, and he loves this one. So I'm really happy for him. But at the same time, nothing has worked out the way I had planned when I planned this move. And we are struggling financially because of it. I am counting every single penny. I am trying to decide what can be spent where. And I am saying if we don't absolutely need something right now, we are not going to touch it. We're not going to get it. We're not going to do it. I'm cutting out all the bills I can cut out. I am and I am applying to jobs here and there, everywhere, both online at-home jobs and got to drive there, physically do them jobs. And I've already heard back from 4 or 5 jobs that they hired other people. And I've heard from 3 jobs that they hired other people. One actually kept my information in their file and was like, if we hire again, we'd love to keep your information in case we do. We hire often, kind of stuff. And I was like, yes, please do. But there's been 3 or 4 I haven't heard back from. Or like there's 2 positions that were within the same company, and I applied to both positions. And I got an email saying that my application had been reviewed, and if they were interested in scheduling an interview, they would. I haven't heard anything back since then. That was almost a week ago, and I'm really stressing out about that. And then I didn't even get that notification with the other application. So I don't know where I stand as far as like job applications go. But I do know that I'm getting more and more desperate to find something. I will be recording a video, probably next week's video. I was originally going to do something else, but I think next week's video is going to be talking about side hustles, because I actually hate the term side hustles. I call anything I do work-wise either a side job or side work or side projects, but I do not call them, and I never have called them, side hustles. And I'll get into all that in that video because there are reasons why. But yeah, that's where I stand. It's I'm stressed. I try not to show it on camera. I mentioned in a previous vlog that there was one time I started recording a vlog clip and I just basically vented to the camera. It's 20 minutes. I thought I deleted it, but it's still on my computer. So apparently I didn't delete it. But yeah, that's about where I stand in my life right now. If you believe in writer's block, which I don't, I actually wrote a post about this on Instagram either last week or the week before that, recently, this month, where I mentioned that I don't believe in writer's block. I feel like a lot of people use the term writer's block as an excuse not to face whatever else is wrong with them. In my case, I can't write right now because I'm too busy stressing about finances and finding a job. Like legit, I have not written, except for like a couple things here and there, no more than like 100 words or so, except on like the 10K days that we've done recently. I haven't written a word outside those things. And it's because I'm stressing, and I know that will ease once I have a job, and there'll be a different kind of stress, but at least I won't be stressing about finances, which is what I usually stress about. So yeah, I'm going to get off here. This clip is turning long, and you probably now know way too much more about my life than I really wanted you to. I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to head into town and go turn in another application, and maybe by the end of September, I'll have a job. That's my goal at this point. Originally, I started doing these particular vlogs, these Write War vlogs, because I was doing a 90-day challenge, but I can already tell you that because I haven't felt like writing, because I haven't done any writing, it's not looking good. Like, the challenge is looking like a fail, and there's not much I can do about it. Like, there's a couple things I can do about it. There's a couple of ways that I can kind of squeak in a win because of the way I worded my initial goal, and I'll get to that in another video. But when I wrap everything up, I'll talk about that. But at the moment, it feels like a failure, my life feels like a failure. It's not. I realize that. But it just everything feels like a major suckage right now. And there's not much I can do about it except for what I'm already doing. So, before this gets too pity party-ish, I'm not meaning it to be. I'm really not. Like I said, other than the finances, life is actually going pretty great. And I'm doing what I can about the finances and just stressing in the meantime. So, yeah. How are you guys doing? Let me know. I know a lot of people were struggling when the pandemic first started, and actually because Justin was considered an essential worker, we were not. And now that everyone else is starting to do okay, now that the pandemic is getting better-ish, now we're struggling. And I'm like, oh my God, how did you guys do it? Please tell me your secrets. So if you were one of those people that struggled when the pandemic first hit, please tell me what you did, because I need help. I need all the help I can get. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I am sorry. The ending of this is such a downer. I really did not mean it to be. On the bright side, I am doing okay. Like, I'm smiling because I'm just laughing about the irony inside, because it's, yeah. Anyways, I guess I will see you guys all in my next vlog. Bye, Dragonlings. Two sleeping puppies on the bed. Both are in my spot. I woke her up. Why does it look like my fox has wings? There used to be decorations on the walls that were arrows' heads. And you can tell my grandmother was a smoker. Both my grandparents were smokers, because those walls are permanently stained. Yeah, a lot of cleaning happened in here, but you can't change smoky walls. Not 20 years worth of smoky walls. She just stuck her nose in my armpit. Hi, did I make you? I'm sorry. But you're funny. Love you.
Gwen did my hair in pigtails and then she curled it using, what did you use to curl it? Comb?
Her finger.
Oh, her fingers. She used her fingers. We need to cut Grace's bangs. And Gwen's hair is starting to naturally mohawk itself sometimes. Not the front, but definitely in the middle. It's already way past their bedtime. They should be going to bed. Ah! You missed a spot, Gwen.
Make your hair out.
Keep missing this one spot, even when you do it yourself with the gel. Okay, I kind of like the pigtail look. It's kind of cute. I think she finally got it. It's not spiking, like mohawking, but it's she'll get there eventually. She'll get there. It's okay. It's okay. She'll get there.